What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of an absolutely beautiful Class A motorhome. Now this is going to have 2 slides, but a ton of space. And you can see, if you guys want to bring the grandkids, you got plenty of room for seating, whether it's this big old long couch or a nice plush size dinette. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. All right, guys, I hope you guys are excited. I know I sure am. Today I'm down at one of the fun town. This is going to Funtown RV, but I am down at the Forest River, one of their manufacturers in the warehouse. They invited me down to do a whole bunch of motorhomes, so a lot of good content coming out. If you guys don't mind, drop a comment just for that, because I really want to get invited to more cool stuff like this, especially in the motorhome world that I don't have quite as much access to. So this is going to be the 2025 Georgetown 31L5. Now they have a a 3, a 5, and a 7, and basically that is just variations of levels of pinkies up. So this one's going to be about half pinky for it. You can go a little bit higher with the full body paint jobs and all of that kind of stuff, but I'll tell you what, this thing is absolutely no schlub. Fantastic floor plan. I am a bigger guy, and this has some bigger features like the dinette, the couch. I mean, talk about bringing some grandkids when you want to. That's the key, when you want to. But we're going to take about a 15 to 20 minute tour. I will open and close it as well, so you can see what it's like in driving mode. But man, really cool. If you're looking for a link for the price, I already mentioned Funtown RV. That's where this thing is heading. So I'll put a link where you can access which locations that this is going to be heading to, but also the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down there as well. But also at the end of this video, and maybe down at the description if they have a good readable version, I will put a link or at least a picture of the brochure for the different variations, like I said, of the fanciness. But 2025 Georgetown 31L5, and right off the bat, there's something that I want to point out. This is going to be on the Ford chassis, the 7.3 liter, the Godzilla baby, and you're also going to get the 3-camera safety system. So the reason I want to point that out is because I'd imagine driving this down, even though I've got some experience, moving these things around, I'm still white knuckling. So I have a feeling you are probably too. So having the side cameras on both sides and in the rear is definitely a really good safety feature that I want to point out right off the bat. But I mean, right when you walk in, you got your kind of a classic like little cockpit area right here. So the Ford chassis setup, pretty normal there. I'll get more in depth on that, or at least show it here a little bit closer. But you also have a drop down bed. I will show that as well, but want to point out that it is here. You also have some speakers, so it'd be kind of funny if the grandkids sleeping up there, just waking them up with some like super loud music. Maybe put some like Ozzy Osbourne Crazy Train on there, let them know that grandpa's kind of a loon back in the day. I think that would just be, I'm going off on a tangent, whatever. I just think it would be kind of cool. I would do that to my kids, basically. Be a cool little prank. So this is going to be on the Firefly system. So this is going to be your control panel. So right off the bat, you don't even have to read really all that well to be able to control. You just got to be able to match, seats, purple, extend and retract on purple. Same thing with the rest. You can also control, all of your lighting from here as well. Some of your electrics, and then, your heat and AC, which is pretty nice. You got a heat pump on both the front and the rear. So again, a little bit of extra added, heat there for you. And then of course your settings where you can access the mobile app, screen brightness, network diagnostics, the works. So that's going to be your main control hub. But as far as floor plan is concerned, you're going to have like your refrigerator, your sink, your cooking, and your entertainment over here. Shotgun style bathroom. However, there is a door for the toilet, so you never have to worry about getting trapped by the pooper. And then right over here, you are going to have kind of your seating slide. And this is what really draws me to it. I just did an FR3 version that was semi-similar to this, except it had recliners to snuggle up with honey buns, but this is even better. I mean, this is fan-freaking-tastic. Imagine sitting down in here watching a movie. If you don't have grandkids with you, if you don't have kids at all, I mean, heck, you could lay down there, you could chill. You got automatic recliners with some buttons right there. I mean, how nice is that? You even got some lumbar support, it looks like, heat, massage, and then some accent lighting as well. So pretty darn cool to have something like that. But they're also going to be, obviously, the recliner. So, like I said, you can sit back and relax. Even right here, you got a little pull tab. So for the ones that aren't on the automatic side, you can push those out and then lay back even flatter to get into prime snoozing mode. Real hard wood for the cabinetry too as well. And you notice how it's going to be on that strut system, so hands-free, makes life a little bit easier for you. The dinette too. I'm a guy who I like to sit down, I like to play some cards. I haven't been drinking any cold cans of apple juice here lately. Still trying to work on the weight. It's been a long time struggle, but I'm cutting out the alcohol for a little while to or the fermented apple juice is what I like to say out here. But man, good place to sit down, maybe have a meal, especially whoop up on your neighbors, Megan, Chris, and some euchre. I mean, just completely dominate and devastate them week after week after week. Right here, you have the cup holders. You also have, you can push it down, and they call that the Dream Dinette. I'm assuming because it's, dreamy easy, but you do have a control lock right there for your traveling mode. Now you open this up. The only thing that I wish would change about this is it'd be nice to have some rollers right there. But either way, let me go ahead and set this down real quick. I want to show this to you because most of the dinettes that you get into, if you are a little bit of a bigger person, they kind of suck, you know what I mean? But this, when you're sitting down, you got room for two. Let me scoot all the way over. You have room for two. Again, you got your cup holders. They even put this like little spot right here, which you can see right there. Good for like a little like armrest, maybe even if you are playing some cards. You don't want your person next to you, checking out what you got. Right here, you got the old Dracula shade, stop the old skin from sizzling, but you also have an emergency exit and a screen, so you can get a really good breeze. But, just having that kind of, belly room, I think is really nice, a lot of campers don't have the ability for that. Usually they're pretty tight fitting there, so I wanted to kind of point that out. Now, right over here, you're going to get a flip-up countertop. I don't know if I said it before, but solid surface countertop. So, babe, if you're watching, I love you. And if you saw it before, if I said it before, that's okay. We're doubling up on the love today. Another window, good for just a good view. Let me go ahead and straighten this out. Good view, but you also are going to get the stainless steel dual split bowl right here with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. Again, solid wood cabinetry, and I like the design on it. It's not so boring. Kind of looks like, like they made it with some intention. You know what I mean? Cable TV antenna, aux satellite. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Movie vision. Maybe someone can explain that to me and maybe teach me something here while you're doing the tour. I think that'd be pretty nice of you. Show off the plumbing there. I know a lot of people are interested in seeing the plumbing here recently, so I'm not sure if a good video or a bad video came out on RV plumbing, but there's the view of that. You also saw it had a little disconnect. 3 pull-out drawers. The bottom one's going to be much larger. You also saw that was on a soft close too, which is nice. Residential style microwave right here, so you got everything that you need. Potato mode and popcorn mode, and then of course, frozen entree mode. You even got soften mode if you want to soften up, maybe some bouteille. Right here, real tile for the backdrop, so I think that is pretty darn nice as well. You also have a glass top for your 3 cooktop burner, and then you also are going to have an oven that's going to be a little bit larger than average, but you can definitely cook in maybe pizza, some cookies, possibly one of those little tiny baby chickens, the Cornish hens. But look at this. Enough room for a week's worth of groceries? I think so. Right now, you got about a week's worth of plastic in there, my lordy. That's going to be all the shelving, by the way. But that looks like a mess. So that's what comes into the dealership, and then you got to unpack it all, make it look pretty for people at a show. Now, speaking of show, I'm going to be down at the, I like that freezer section. I'm going to be down at the RV party March 13th through the 16th. Funtown set up like a little meet and greet thing for me, which is pretty cool. Never done anything like that, so hopefully people show up. I don't know if I got it like that. I don't know if I can even have people come up and meet me. We will find out. I can tell you that. Hopefully I'm not sitting on a table for 2 hours alone looking like a bozo. But either way, I am there to help people shop from somebody that is not trying to sell them an RV, point you in the right direction. Really just, I know a lot about RVs, and I tour a lot of RVs, and I just thought it would be a cool way to kind of give back to some folks by, sitting down and maybe talking to you, lining you up with the right floor plan. And then, yeah, kind of from there, you can kind of go and do your thing. But fireplace to keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty. That'll put out about 5,100 BTUs of heat. So it'll be able to heat the entirety of this front area, no problem. And then if you have proper air circulation, it'll start pushing back. You have a TV sound bar with zones A and B. That's going to be inside and outside, so you can rock on both sides. You also have the gateway, so that way, you know, you can call up like AT&T or Verizon, slip that card in there, and then you can get, you know, Wi-Fi on the road, basically. Now, this is what I'm talking about for the shotgun style. So you're heading through the bathroom itself into the bedroom, but you got the Tri-Glide glass series to help you get in and out. One-piece fiberglass shell as well, which is nice. And speaking of fiberglass, they also have a one-piece fiberglass roof too. So probably about 6'1" to right there, probably 6'4", 6'3", right there. Plus, you know, I'm 300 pounds, 6 feet tall. You can see I got enough room in there, no problemo. It'll be a little bit on the tighter side, but I could shower in that and not be complaining one bit. My wife's having me do those freaking cold showers because there's some guy named Imhoff or something like that. But some, like, you know, nature guru healing guy. Bowling gun, baby. But yeah, freaking, you get in there, you're dying. Makes your showers real quick. So right here, you got the stainless steel bowl. If you want to play a little bit of friendly neighbor, you can do that, you know, in the Georgetown. You also have the porcelain foot flush throne and a place, you know, for like a hand towel or, you know, maybe a regular towel. Now, what I like too is you can snap this in. So you see right here, they got that. You can push it and snap it. So now you have privacy here into the bathroom and the bedroom too. So if you hop out of the shower and you got some guests over, you know, obviously you can still get a little bit of privacy here. King bed here into the bedroom. And you're also going to notice you have windows on both sides that open up. You're also going to get a little bit of overhead storage there too as well. Plus you have your outlets and your USBs, but you're also going to have a little open cubby right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Washer and dryer setup. You also have the Connex TV with a little bit of hidden storage back there behind. And then, you know, hanging room right there. But pretty darn cool setup. I mean, what do you guys think here? Now I'm going to head around the outside, kind of show you what she's all about. And then, like I said, I will close it up and then get skedaddle in here. But if you don't mind, if you've made it this far, hit that like and subscribe button. And then all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in the description with that link for Funtown RV for the pricing. So the Ford chassis, again, 7.3 liter V8. It's got all your basic controls, you know, like your cruise control and all that. You have your electric auto leveling right over there with all your headlights. And then you're also going to get a touch screen right there as well. Passenger seat right here with the flip up. And then speaker. And then right here you can control, let's go to this. Front bunk, so you can push this thing down. And you notice how it is pretty darn quiet. It's super smooth. I think it holds like 500 pounds, something like that, but pretty darn nice. It's got the little seat belt for extra safety, and then it's got the metal backer for the bottom of it. But all right, guys, 2025 Georgetown 31L5. Now we head around the outside, and I really like the way the appearance looks on here. I mean, the front end is beautiful, quite frankly. It is a really, really nice front end. I just think that looks super, super sharp. That new Forest River logo is really standing out there to me on that one. But again, the side mirror right here. You also have your big boy tire. Let's see if I can read the size on it. So it's going to be the Michelin. You got the 235-80R 22.5s on there. That's going to be your Zone B. That's going to be your outside speakers there. So, you know, marine grade. Take a tune out. Bada bing, bada boom. You're also going to get an exterior TV right there. Straighten out that camera. Lead-based batteries with all your hydraulic controls right in here. Slam latch doors as well. And then you're going to get plenty of storage. And then right there, let's see here. What do we got? Got a couple outlets. You are good to go. You also, I like how it goes all the way through right there. So maybe you could put, like, you know, picnic tables, ladders, things of that nature. But you also have more over here. This is going to be kind of like your access points to some of your systems. But you're also going to have a metal wrapped awning with the LED lights coming off. And that's going to be part of the Solera 3000 series. So it'll run off of the solar, which this one's got 200 watt solar panel up top, frameless windows there too as well. Back end of the hot water heater. is going to be located right here. Right there, I'm sorry. And then you have, this is going to be access to your low point drains. I'd probably fill that thing up with ice when I'm pulled over. Be a nice little cooler there for you. You also have a 2-inch receiver with a 7-way plug as well. So if you're going to be doing a little bit of extra little bit of towing, or some storage or something like that, you got the ability to do that. You also have the rear camera there too as well. Now heading out over onto the to the driver's side, you're going to notice you have the slide out with the slide awning, the slide topper. So that's going to be nice to help keep debris off your unit. There's also, people say that it helps out with the heat too. I'm not sure, how factual that is, but it makes sense because, it's kind of like dual pane windows, I guess, how it has that like little barrier to kind of get into it. So it makes sense, but I don't have any super personal experience with that. Gasoline only. I just literally looked at that and just read that. Gasoline only. Right here is going to be your sewer connection. And then you saw that little puck that was underneath it. That was for, inside outside access. This is going to be your docking station. So there's your water filter, your bypass valves, hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, all that good stuff. And I'm still kind of walking underneath the slide here. This should be a Jenny. 6,000 watt generator for you. And then your propane tank will be located right there. And then the other side camera. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Let's go ahead and close it up, and I'll catch you back here on the inside. All right, guys, so here we are. I got it all buttoned up. Obviously, I kept the lights on here for you, but I want to give you a good look of what this thing looks like in travel mode. I went ahead and put the bunk up so that way you can kind of picture what it's like in the driving mode. I should have probably lifted, well, heck, we'll just leave that down. I probably should have went ahead and pulled up all these curtains, but that's okay. You get a good idea. Obviously, you can't be driving in the darkness like that. But what's nice about these, and the FR3s, the Georgetowns, are very similar. One, you have full access to, kind of where you're going to be sitting down, and eating, but you also have like full kitchen access here too as well. The refrigerator, the oven, heck, the TV if you want to sit down. You even have, the shower, the bathroom, everything, full access to it all. So pretty darn sweet. Now let's head around the outside real quick, and I'll just show you kind of left, right, and then, kind of getting out of here. But I think the design on this, for what you're going to see when you're driving down the road, what your buddies are going to see when you're pulling into the driveway, I think it's pretty darn cool. Look at that graphics package, looking very, very sharp. But all right, guys, again, it's the 2025 Georgetown 31L5. My name is Hunter. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope to catch you next time. See you.